space. The final frontier. At least for us here on Earth. Everyone else seems to have it all figured out. But what if you saw Earth from the other side? You know, as an alien that just found out about our planet.
In Terry Bison's short play, They're Made Out of Meat, we're treated to the perspective of two aliens who have just discovered our strange planet. They're forced to make a very important choice. Do they welcome the people of Earth into their intergalactic clique, or do they brush the human race under the rug, so to speak?
Despite their differences from ourselves, we share a common trait, the fear of the unknown. While the aliens know some about the human race, they could still learn a lot from us. But will their prejudice hold them back? This is They're Made Out of Meat by Terry Bison. They're made out of meat.
Meat?
Meat. They're made out of meat.
Meat.
There's no doubt about it. We took several from all around the planet. We put them on our recon vessels, probed them all the way through, and they're completely made out of meat.
But that's impossible. What about the radio waves, the message to the stars?
Well, they use the radio to talk, but the signal doesn't come from them. It comes from machines.
Well, then who made the machines? That's who we want to talk to.
No, they made the machines. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The meat made the machines.
The meat made the machines. You're asking me to believe in sentient meat?
No, I'm not asking you. I am telling you. Their messages. These creatures are the only sentient creatures from that side of the galaxy, and they are completely made out of meat.
Maybe they're like the Orifleet, you know, a carbon-based intelligence that goes through a meat stage.
Nope. They're born meat, and then they die meat. We had a chance to observe their life cycles, which don't last very long. I mean, do you have any idea the lifespan of meat?
Don't spare me. Maybe they're only part meat, like the Wadale. You know, a meat head with a electron plasmic brain inside?
No. We thought of that, since they do have meat heads like the Wadali. But I told you, we probed them. They are meat all the way through.
Do they got a brain?
Oh, they have a brain, except it's made out of meat.
Well, what does the thinking?
The brain does the thinking, the meat.
Thinking meat. You want me to believe in thinking meat?
Yes, thinking meat, conscious meat, loving meat, dreaming meat. That the meat it's the whole deal. Are you getting the picture now?
Oh my god, so you're serious then? They're made out of meat.
Yes, they're made out of meat. And they've been trying to get in contact with us for about 100 of their years.
So what does the meat have in mind?
Well, first it wants to talk to us, and then I imagine that they'd want to explore the universe, contact other sentients, swap ideas and information. The usual.
So we're supposed to talk to meat.
I suppose that's the messages that they're sending to us. You know, hello, is anyone there? Is anyone home? That sort of thing.
So they like do talk then? Like they use words, ideas, concepts?
Yes, except they do it with meat.
But you just told me they use radio waves.
Well, they do, but what do you think is on the radio? Meat sounds. Okay, you know when you you slap or flap meat together and it makes a noise? No, they talk by flapping their meat at each other. They can even sing by squirting air through their meat.
Singing meat, that's too much. what do you have in mind?
Officially or unofficially?
Both.
Well, officially, we are required to contact, welcome, and log in any sentient creature or multi-being in the quadrant without prejudice, fear, or favor. Unofficially, I say we erase the recording and forget the whole thing.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I mean, it seems unjust, but I mean, there is a limit. I mean, do we really want to make contact with meat?
Agreed, 100%. I mean, what's there even to say? Howdy, meat. How's it going? Are you sure this'll work, though? How many planets are we dealing with?
Looks like there's just one. They travel through planets in a special meat container, and they don't even live in it. But being meat, they can only travel through sea space, which makes the likelihood of them making contact with us fairly slim.
So we're just gonna pretend there's nobody home in the universe?
That's it.
Seems cruel, but you said it yourself. Who wants to meet meat? And what about the ones we took aboard our vessel? The ones you probed? They're not gonna remember anything, right?
They'll be considered crackpots if they do. We went into their head and smoothed out the meat, so we'll only be dreams to them.
A dream to meet. How fitting it is that we should be a meat's dream.
And we can then mark this sector unoccupied.
That's it. Done. Unofficially and unofficially. Case closed. Are there any others? Any other interesting beings this side of the galaxy?
Yes. A shy but sweet hydrogen core cluster intelligence from star 9 in G445 quadrant was in contact about 2 galactic rotations ago. Wants to be friendly again.
They always come around.
And why not? I mean, could you imagine how unbearably, how unutterably cold the universe would be if one were all alone?